Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for basic movement in 2D Unity with jumping. So you're going to start by creating some variables. Public float speed equals blank f, so that determines how fast you want it to be, your character moving. Public float jump force equal blank f to control how high your character is going to be jumping. Then you're going to create a public boolean of is jumping and set that equal to false. This will check if your character is already in the air or if it's already on the ground, if you're able to jump again. Then you're going to want to do public rigid body 2D, rigid body, or whatever you want to call it. I called it RB to make it faster. This will get the rigid body so it knows what it's using to do its movement. Then you're going to create private void awake. Then you're going to call the rigid body that you use in a variable up here. And you're going to do get component and then in arrows rigid body 2D. This will call it so it has the right reference. Then under void update, you're going to want to start with float move equals input.get access horizontal in quotations times speed. So it's getting the x-axis, so it knows to move left and right, and then it's multiplying how fast you are moving based on the speed that you have it set to, which you can change in the Unity interface when you would like to. From there, sorry, that was my phone. From there, you're going to want to do move times equals time.delta time to put how fast you are moving into seconds, so it's easier to understand and has the amount that you're moving. Then transform.translate move in the first part 0 0, so you're moving horizontally 0 upwards 0 forwards in z-axis. Then if input.get key down key code w end is jumping equals false, then you go to the next line. This is checking if you press a W button, which we are using as our jump button, and if you are already in the air. Then rigid body.add force vector2.up times jump force. This is creating a vector 2, which is a 2D vector, and launching you up based on the amount of your jump force, which you can also change in the Unity interface. Then you set is jumping equals to true. Then you're going to create a private void on collision, enter 2D, collision, 2D, collision. By doing this, you can check to see when you land on the ground. You're going to want to create an if collision.gameObject tag equals platform or ground. This is what you are going to tag all of your objects that you want to be able to jump from. And it set is jumping equal to false. Yeah, so after you have this set up, you are basically complete there. So you're going to want to save your script. Go back into Unity. It's going to compile your C# script. And then once it's done compiling, I'm going to just quickly swap the scene into here. And then we're going to go to our character. And then from your character, make sure you have a rigid body 2D added and a box collider. So then you're going to want to set the box collider to the size of your character. So when this hits the platform, and all of your platforms will also need a box collider and a rigid body 2D. Make sure that your rigid body is in freeze rotation and position so it will not fall from gravity. And make sure, then your character, you're going to have not freeze rotation Z. I'm pretty sure you might need that. I don't remember, it's been a long time. Then you're going to want to set all of these components. I have my speed at 5. I set my jump force to 400. Which is different than in the script. I would recommend doing that or just a not jump. Then you want to set your rigid body to this rigid body up here. So you close that down and close your sprite renderer down and then drag this in to the rigid body. And then yeah, then you start the game. And as you join, just select easy mode. Pressing A, D moves you side to side, and W allows you to jump. See, I will not be able to jump here. And now that I hit the floor, I can jump from there. So that is a basic tutorial for movement in Unity. I hope this helped you understand. If you have any problems or have more questions, just comment them down below, and subscribe if you would like some more tutorials. Also, please hit the like button or press the like. Also, please press the like button if you think this helped, so that other people will believe that it works. Thank you. See you in the next video, hopefully.